Hi folks, we're here today again at Green Lane Park, and it is September 10th, 2021. And we're going to be talking today about monarch butterflies and their life cycle and, well, kind of their trials and tribulations. But we're going to also talk about some citizen science here today. And I have here one that was reared in a tank on my back porch from a caterpillar. This is a male monarch butterfly. I'm going to take it out for a closer look here. And then we're going to talk about tagging in a moment. Here, baby. So we're very carefully taking this little guy out. And I say guy because this happens to be a male. And if we could show, I don't know if we're going to get that. But on the underwing, you see the pattern, the chain pattern of striping of bars. But on this particular bar, you see a spot kind of superimposed over it. That's a scent gland. So only the male monarch has that field mark. If I can gently coax it, and sometimes this works, get it to open his wings a bit. Oh, come on now. We can see from above those scent glands. Nice. Oh, so we found that some individuals, you can see it from underneath. On some, you honestly have to look from above the wing. So I have a tag here. Now on the bottom of on the underside of the hind wing, we see what's called the discal, D-I-S-C-A-L, cell. It's shaped roughly like a mitten, and that is where the tag is placed. So the easy way to get them off the wax paper is with a round toothpick, and I press it firmly on there and I generally do a 1/1000 up to 3 1,000 count. Applying gentle pressure, you're not squeezing the body of the animal, just the wings. And there we have our tagged monarch butterfly, and this is going to be AEPU 630. And we'll talk about recording the data. Our date, is 8/27. I did this ahead of time because I knew this was the first one to be released today. 2021 is the year. It is a male. And we don't use the symbols, we use M or F because that's what Monarch Watch requires. And R for reared, it was raised in captivity from an egg or a caterpillar. The alternative to reared is wild, and that requires finding an adult monarch, getting it in a net, and going through the whole tagging process. So what we're gonna do is take this little dude over to where he wants to be on a nectar plant. And just like that, come on, you can do it. And there you are. Oh, look at you posing. Yeah, how cool is that? And we're talking today about monarch butterflies and their ecology and conservation. So to have monarch butterflies, we have to have their host plants. So this is where the females will lay their eggs on native milkweeds. So we're going to look at 3 examples or 3 species of native milkweeds. The first of which is this leggy one here, known as swamp milkweed. So as the name implies, it likes wetland situations. If you keep it well mulched and well watered, it will survive in a flower bed such as this. So we see the kind of lance-shaped leaves here, the elongated seed pods, and this is a real great magnet for female monarchs. They'll lay their eggs on here, and in turn the caterpillars will feed on that host plant. So we're going to move over here, look at 2 other milkweed species. And right over here, it's kind of yellowed late in the season, but these kind of exaggerated ovals, this is common milkweed, and the very typical seed pods kind of warty to the touch. And you can see some opening here, and that's how we get new milkweed plants when they turn brown. And there's a suture, and the seeds are on little parachutes, so we can have a look-see here. Nope, these were eaten by some little critter called a milkweed bug. And here's a whole bunch of them right here. These little Halloween bugs, we call them. Beautiful orange and black little critters, but they're ravenous when it comes to eating and in turn ruining milkweed seed. But somehow we always get a seed crop every year, thankfully. And that's common milkweed. And one more species right here. This is a real beauty. This is butterfly weed or butterfly milkweed. Again, very elongated, like kind of lance-shaped leaves here, and kind of fuzzy to the touch is a good identifying. If you touch the leaves or the stem, it has this nice pubescence or fuzz on it. And that has beautiful orange flowers. So of the native milkweeds, that's probably the most popular just because of the aesthetic qualities. It's a beautiful plant, monarchs aside. So these plants also, when they're blooming, they're all finished for the year. They also serve as great nectar plants for not just butterflies, but for bees and other pollinators as well. So the Monarch Tagging program is part of Monarch Watch International, which is operated through by the University of Kansas in Lawrence, Kansas. And if you go on monarchwatch.org, real easy Google search, you can order tags. Data sheets come with it, and then there's even a tutorial in the back to show you how to tag a monarch butterfly on the thumb-shaped or discal, D-I-S-C-A-L, cell on the underwing of the animal. So, and there's a quick tutorial also on sexing them. You have to indicate male or female, and of course the tag number, the date, day, month, and year, male or female, and then wild or reared. If you raised them in captivity, it's reared. If you caught it with a net out in nature, it's wild. And then just your town, state, zip code, and that's pretty much it, pretty straightforward. And then at the end of the season, you can snail mail this back to Monarch Watch, or you can do the online, the easier version. It's a very user-friendly website to submit your data. And then if one of your animals turns up somewhere south of here or in Mexico, ideally, you'll be notified. And that's a pretty cool thing when you get that notification. So that's all about Monarch tagging.